Hi, grade 12. We're doing the sum of a geometric series. So the question says find the sum. We have to find the sum of the first 12 terms, okay, of this geometric series. It's a geometric series. How do we know that? Because if I go from the first term to the second term, I'm multiplying by 3. And then if I go here to here, I'm also multiplying by 3. To calculate the sum for a geometric series, this is the formula. Or we can use this formula. It doesn't matter. So you can choose any one of these, eh? So there's your two formulas. So step number 1 is to write your formula down. They are both on your formula page. We're looking for A, we're looking for R, and we're looking for N. So let's quickly see. If we look at our pattern, A is the first term, which is 2 over 3. R is the constant ratio, which is term 2 over term 1. So term 2 is 2 and term 1 is 2 over 3. And if you divide that, you get 3. So there we have that. I'm going to use this formula. So I'm going to use this formula. Let me write it down again. And now I'm going to substitute. So the sum of the first 12 terms. N is 12. A is 2 over 3. R is 3. N is 12. Like that. R is 3 minus 1. You put all of that in the calculator. And you should get 177,146,67 if you round off to 2 decimal places. So that is the sum of the first 12 terms that we have here. So that's a straightforward question. Well, okay, let's look at the next question. It says, calculate the sum of the following finite series. Finite just means it stops there. It doesn't continue till infinity. Here we have the first term, the second term, the third, fourth, and we have the last term. Okay, this is a geometric series. How do I know that? Because term 2 over term 1, 0,5 over 0,25 is equal to 2, and T3 over T2, let's see what this is. 1 over 0,5 is also 2. So there is a constant ratio. So, okay, that's how I know it's geometric. They want the sum of this whole series. So here, I have to first find out how many terms there are here in the series, because I don't know. So let's work out that first. Okay, how many terms are there? So how do you find out how many terms there are? You find the general term and make it equal to the last term. So you find the general term, geometric. So this is how you find the general term. A is the first term, R is the constant ratio. So A is the first term, 0,25. In brackets, R we worked out, it's this 2 to the n minus 1. Then we take that general term and we make it equal to the last term. And the last term was equal to 2, 5, 6. From here on, it's algebra. Okay, how do we get n by itself? We get rid of this 0,25 here. But what I do on the right, I have to do on the left. So on the left-hand side, I have 1024. And on the right-hand side, I have 2 to the n minus 1. Remember grade 12, I told you in your calculator to write this as an exponent. You put in 1024. You say equal, you say shift, and you say fact. And there we get 2 to the 10. So 2 to the 10 is equal to 2 to the n minus 1. Now that the base numbers are the same, they just fall away. I get n to be 10 plus 1. So n is 11. What does this mean? It means there are 11 terms in this series. But the question was to calculate the sum. So I'm going to go down. And I'm going to calculate the sum. So I write the formula down. That's the formula. Then I now know there are 11 terms. So I'm going to work out S of 11. A is 0,25. R is 2 to the 11 minus 1 over 2 minus 1. All in the calculator, we get 511,75. And you could have used either formula.